I don't own any rights to this music. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't own any rights to this music. None. Just bad to the bone, baby. The day I was born. Chucky Nation in the house on RAIDER ReACTIon today. How's everybody doing? What's going down? The nation. So wait a few. So everybody gets inside. Join the station nation. Chucky Nation in the house. Don't any rights to this music. None whatsoever. Woo. Gotta get it pumped up on Saturday, guys. This is it. Excitement is brewing, baby. Excitement is brewing. Because we're getting it this year, baby. We're getting it this year. We don't know any rights to this song. None whatsoever, Facebook. All right. Coming at you. Chucky Nation in the house. Want to pump up our nation on this Saturday. What's going down, nation? What's going down? So this is Chucky Nation coming in. Second time around on RAIDER ReACTIon. Want to see how everybody's doing. What's up? Mandy's in the house. What up? What up? Let's do this. What's going on with my peeps today? So thought I would do a little test of what we think is going to happen on our 53-man roster. So what I'm thinking about on 53-man roster, I wrote down some names and put it together. And you know what, guys? We're going to be having a hot team here, man. Our team is going to be looking so sick this year. And just by even seeing clearly now, when you write it down and seeing who we have, even left after all these 90 guys, right? Our 53-man roster. And I'm going to start off by going with the offense, right? We always want to go with the offense. So that's what I'm going to start off by saying right now. So for offense, we got our boy, of course, Derek Carr, our quarterback, right? I also see us keeping Cook and Hill. I do not see E.J. Manuel in the mix. This is just what I'm seeing. And I'll take comments after. I'm going to just read this through. Anybody want to chime in? Chime in. Check. I'm here to listen. Running back, Lynch. I see Richard. Keith Smith as our fullback. And Chris Warren's going to be thrown in there. Also, Chris Warren III will be in there, I bet. As far as Martin, to me, is a question mark still. Tight ends, we got Jared Cook. We got Lee Smith. We got Mark Carver. And Chris Warren is also in there with that because he plays two position guys. He plays slot. What's going on, Tommy? He plays slot. Javier, what's up, bro? Thank you. Much love. Much love, man. He plays slot. So that's what's cool about him. He could play, tight end, and he could play fullback. We got our receivers being Coop, Bryant, Nelson. We also have Switzer. He can be a slot receiver, easily slot receiver. And we got also Nate Aitman, Marcel Aitman. Is it true Conley is ready to go? I'm hearing he's close, man. George. I hear he's close to being ready to go. He's out there still practicing. He's not intensely getting it down, but he's doing work, man. Especially in the strength and conditioning portion of it, he's doing the work, and that's the most important part, George. Is that he's getting down that strength and conditioning. The most important part to keep your body healthy for the season, and so you keep yourself from getting hurt. So definitely, he's working, man. He wants to be in there. He wants to shine. He's playing too with a chip on his shoulder. Like some of these guys we got are definitely playing with a chip on their shoulder this year. What's up, Raider Nation in Brazil? Oh, fala, Portuguese. I'm Portuguese and Italian, so I got you, bro. Brazil's in the house. Brazil, wow, that's awesome, man. I love seeing our nation all over the world, man. It's awesome. Much love to you, brother. Much love to Brazil. I want to go with the offensive line now. We got, we got some Hudson. We got Colton Miller. We got Brandon Parker. And these are the guys that I see playing on there, man. The thing is that I don't see Penn playing, guys. I just don't see it, man. Yeah, right. It's the Portuguese Festa here in San Diego, man. We're celebrating the Santo. I love it, man. It's awesome. I just don't see Penn guys in there. I really don't. I think the guy is done for. He's hurt. He's old. He's done for in protecting our quarterback. Now, I have a lot of people that shine on that, frown on that because, people think that we need a vet in there playing left tackle. Well, my thing to say about that is Colton Miller is a fresh 6'8" guy. He's if we got the coaching staff to train this dude to be the best on top. Like the best of the best. I think he's gonna be a beast, and I'm putting confidence in him. I'm putting confidence in him because I think he's good, dude. Thanks, Dusty. I'll everybody check out what Dusty got going on there. Some memorabilia. So I think that it just goes to say that. With these rookies, they're not just being rookies. They're out there and they're going to be working hard. And I feel and believe that Colton Miller has something to prove, and so does Brandon Parker. So that's what I see on there. Now, as far as substitutes, we have Julian Ware, we have Denver Kirkland, and we have Bruno Giannacone, my Paisani. So we have him also in there. These are substitutes, which is good to have these substitutes also. That is why we drafted Colton Miller. Exactly. 6'8", 308 pounds. I mean, come on, man. We don't draft first round pick, 10th, 15th round, first round pick and say, no, we're not playing you, guy. What's up, Scott? We want to play you. And, Chucky knows that Penn is not doing good, man. I appreciate the love, man. Thank you, bro. Jackass. I just see, we going that different way without Penn. And we'll see, see if I'm on point or if I'm not on point, we'll see what happens. But I'll tell you if he does start, if he does make any bad moves and our quarterback goes down for any reason, which there's going to be no hesitation for Chucky to pull him out. Who's our next new punter? Our next new punter is Townsend, Javier. Nice, thank you for coming in. Much love for everybody joining today, man. Much love. Yeah, it is Townsend, our boy Townsend. That's our new punter, man. He's good. Florida Gators. Donald Penn is 35 and done. Yes, I agree 100% with you, Anthony. He is done. Done. I really, there's no going back on that injury, too. If you look at the injury he has, that's on his foot, and that's for a big man to be carrying some of that weight he carries and trying to deal with that. I could just see him re-injuring that thing too, I want to see healthiness all across the board on that line. We need to keep Derek Carr straight up and able to throw without any problems, not going down at all, That's what the main goal, and Chucky's main goal is to keep Derek Carr healthy the whole year and straight up, That's what we're looking at. What's up, Steven? Much love to you, brother. Thanks for joining, man. How many more rookies do we have to sign before we sign Matt? 3 more rookies, Scott. 3 more. We got 3 more to go, man. And then it's Mac time. It's Mac time, baby. So that as far as the offensive line, I think that we'll be set in that situation. We got reserves on the list too. We got them free agent, those undrafted. All right. Represent from Wilmington. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Black it out up there in Wilmington, baby. 617 area code. Here we go. What's up? Love it. So that's as far as the defensive line now, guys. We got. I'm naming off the 53 man roster that I feel right now. This is how if it stood right now, right? Defensive line, we got our boy PJ Hall's in the mix, Mo Hurst. I got Jelly Ellie, Mario Edwards, Tank Carradine. I got them in there. And we got Mac Urban and Key as the linebackers. Plus we have Tahir Whitehead also in there in that mix. Now Tahir Whitehead, oh no, he's linebacker, excuse me, defensive end. I'm going to go back on that. So as far as the defensive line is PJ Hall, Mo Hurst, Justin Ellie Belly, Tank Carradine, and Mario Edwards. Is the Raider symbol on the wall an adhesive or a paint job? That is actually from it is actually not paint, bro. Man, I wish I was that kind of an artist, but it's from the Fatheads collection. I got it from the Fathead collection. So it's really cool because you can move it around. You can do whatever you want with it, man. I love it. They're pretty cool. If you go on there, you can find them, the Fatheads. And I don't own any rights to that either. Facebook. I mean, I just got to watch myself here. As far as linebackers, you know, we got Johnson at Sam. I say he's going to play a Sam outside. And I see middle linebacker being either Tahir Whitehead or hopefully Navarro Bowman. That's who I hope is going to be in the mix, is Navarro Bowman playing middle linebacker. Imagine Johnson on the end, Bowman in the middle. We got a best run defensive linebacker and the best pass coverage defensive linebacker. So, and then I say on this outside line, would be Morrow or Azim Victor, which I want to see what happens with that guy because I think that kid has something to prove. Azim Victor, he seems like he's working hard too, man. Morrow, you know, hey, we'll see what's up with Morrow. He's working. We got Marquette as reserves. We got Markel Lee. We also have Cowser and Edwin Lemur. So Edwin Lemur is another one that's thank you, Fernando. Yeah, it's really cool, man. Really cool stuff. I think I got the pretty close to the biggest one they got. But Edwin Lemur is a really good player. You guys watch his film, he's awesome. So what's good about having these good reserves and stuff is that Gunther loves to keep his boys fresh. He wants to keep the defense fresh always, guys. So we are going to have these reserves coming in and out. You know what I mean? That's why we got some players. And this is talking 53-man roster right here. You know, we got corners that we got still that are going to be beastly. We got Rashad Melvin, which I think he's going to win some good stuff this year. He's going to be awesome. Worley we have. Conley. Nelson. You know, we got Dexter McDonald. So these guys right here are a force to be reckoned with. I think that there's going to be two breakout guys for sure that are going to be standing out. You know, that are going to make that first string of the. They're going to be the first stringers. And I know Rashad Melvin is going to be right in that mix. I feel that. Now Conley's got to come out and he's got to earn that spot, right? He's got to earn it because now he's got competition for himself, and they're not rooks. There's vets too. So now we're going to safeties. So we got Carl Joseph, which he needs to step it up because the coaches aren't too happy with what he's doing right now. And then Gilchrist, Nelson, and Obi Melly. So Obi, if you guys remember, got hurt also. We definitely need something to happen with Obi. Him and Conley went down. Chucky wants to see what they have to prove. Tommy, I love Urban moving to deep. Yeah, me too, Tommy. And he loves it also. He's already commented how much he can't wait to get on the end. You know, he wants to play that position. Because if you think about, we're going to have the middle busting through that hole. Then we got the outside coming through. There's going to be sacks, many sacks, multiple sacks. There's going to be multiple interceptions. I see that our defense is going to stand out. Carl Joseph, Anthony says Carl Joseph should move to free safety and Obi should go to, yeah. You know, I want to see Carl Joseph play like he did in college, Anthony. If you roll his tape from when he played in college, man, the guy his hits were just crazy. I really think that he needs to get in there and do some work. And with these coaches, I hope that he will be the same kid that we saw when he played in college, you know, and shine. And hey, what you're saying would be great. I would like to see that happen. Do you believe in a recovery this year from? Do you believe in a recovery this year from Matavius Bryant? I think Fernando. I think Matavius Bryant is going to be a force to be reckoned with. We got Carr at the helm, and he's going to be thrown to this big receiver. Think about how Crabtree was a little bit. Now, Crabtree wasn't as big as Matavius Bryant, and look at how many balls were thrown his way. Do you think Matavius Bryant is going to have a big year? He's going to have a huge year, man. He's going to have a lot of touchdowns, a lot of receptions. I feel like our three guys, Nelson, Bryant, and Coop, are going to have some great numbers for receiving yards and TDs. I really do. It's gonna be breakout years for a few of these guys. I'll tell you that much. You're okay, man. No problem. No problem, man. No problem. I understand. So yeah, what you're saying there, Fernando, is perfect. Obrigado. So I think that it's perfect about Matavius Bryant. He is going to stand out. That's a good question. I believe he's going to really do very well for our team, and he's going to shine. Now, as far as special teams, we know already who that is. Sorry, guys, lint in the air. Is our kicker is Panero. Now, this kid came along with Townsend. They're both played for the Florida Gators. They're a tag team. They're great. Both of them are great kickers. I really care for them a lot. You know, although my Paisan Chavecchio, you know, he was good, he wasn't good enough. He didn't cut it, unfortunately. So, he's there. We might even have a backup kicker. Who knows what's going to happen with that? But as I see it now, it's Panero, Johnny Townsend is our punter, and Andrew DePaulu is our long snapper. Our return kickers are Dwayne Harris and Switzer. Now, Switzer also plays a couple positions, though. Switzer also plays – he could play a great he could play the slot receiver, and he'd be awesome. Hey, Keith, what's up, man? Obrigado, bro. Obrigado. Hey, Tavecchio. I'm sorry, Jenny. Jenny loves Tavecchio. She's Paisan. We got Paisans in the house. I'm a Paisan / Portuguese. But you know how that is. What's up, brother? What's up, Keith? Just going through the list again about our 53-man roster. So now that doesn't even show you, we haven't even begun to touch what's going to happen as far as there being another signing. I feel like there's going to be something happening. There's going to be another cut, another signing. That's what I think is going to come down the line. But Bowman, I believe he's still in. Now, this was just a recent news break that Bowman, Mackenzie was saying how they want Bowman. The money's on the table, which I had spoken about this before, guys. The money's on the table for Bowman to take. We put it out there, and it's just sitting there right now. And I guess he's thinking about if he wants to take the deal. Now, he's just trying to fill out all the waters. I've heard the Eagles were looking at him, the Cowgirls were looking at him, but no one's putting any more effort into it. That was just it. Flat out looking at him. That was it. Man, that battle at safety is going to be interesting. Oh, I know. Safety's no joke, man. Safety's no joke. You know, Carl Joseph, Gilchrist, Nelson, Obi, and then you guys got to understand, we got a few guys that were undrafted that are in there too. We got some players that are going to be beastly, and I don't know. That's how I cut the list as far as the safeties. I have Carl Joseph, Gilchrist, Nelson, and Obi Melly, but that could change, and it could be bigger. I've known Ryan Switzer still high school. He's fast. Yeah, man, he's really fast, Tommy. And you know what is I love Luwani, Keith. I forgot to mention Luwani. Sorry, guys. Luwani's another guy that I love. He's a hitter. He can tackle like no other. I really love the way he tackles. I love Luwani, Keith. That's one dude I really care for. As far as Ryan Switzer, Tommy, yes, he reminds me of a little Amendola. He's got those wheels, man. And the good thing about playing him is we got two ways to play that guy. We can play him on kick returns. We can play him on a slot receiver. We could play him on a lot of like, I could see some crazy moves, like an end around, kind of stuff. Tossing it to Switzer, coming out the backfield. I see some crazy stuff happening. We got, he's a little showboat too. He's quick and fast, and he makes plays. So, hello, Miss Kelly. Thanks for joining. Much love. So he makes a lot of plays, guys, and I think Switzer's going to be shining. He is going to be shining. What's up, Perry? Thanks for joining. Nation in the house. The nation's in the house. Let's get it. Ryan was a running back in high school. I know. Isn't that weird how they start off being such different players in high school, and then they come out to be, these other kind of players as far as slot receivers and receiver, and he could probably that's kind of actually a good thing though, Tommy, because if he was a running back in high school, he still has that mentality of doing some, we can switch him and make some trick plays happen with him. So I think that'd be greatness right there. I remember so Eric Allen's from here, and when he was in Point Loma High School, he didn't play any defensive positions. He was playing running back, wide receiver. I mean, high school is so different than when you step up to college and they place you in a whole different position. So, but the good thing about him is that he has still that mentality of turning that into being a running back. He could do that too. I mean, he's a fun player to watch. Definitely a fun player to watch, and I can't wait to see this kid shine. But there's some really good players on here that I see shining in our new season. Mo Hurst is one guy that is gonna have I think he's gonna have a really good season. Sack Attack City. Sup nation, how's everyone doing today? Oh, it's hashtag Popeye's in the house. What's up, Popeye? I like what Gruden is doing. Hello, Eugene. Thanks for joining. Eugene says, I like what Gruden is doing with the team. He is doing it like the Raiders from past, like Brown, Rice, and Porter. Yes, exactly. He is. He's old school, Eugene. Remember that. He'll always be old school, but he's going to mix in a little flavor with it. So new flavor and old flavor, mixing that together. It's going to be more of a old flavor, though. But that's the thing about Chucky, man. He says, then when it comes down to it, it's still football. There's men on one side, men on the other, and you're playing against a ball. So, hey, Chucky's making things happen, man, and it's going to be an exciting year for the Raiders and the nation. We are going to stand out. We are going to be a team to be reckoned with finally. We're going to earn our respect once again. It's going to be back up there. We're going to get our respect back, especially on the defensive side. I think our defense is going to be pretty close to top 5 defense. This is my prediction. We are going to have a top 5 defense. No more of this bottom of the toilet bullshit. We're going to be up there with the big boys again. And I don't see anybody on these teams, on these 32 teams that have a great, except for my concern, I think, are the Jaguars' defense, because of those corners are ridiculous. And my concern is the Lambs. We definitely have to go into our Oaktown City. We got to go into that stadium, and we got to show them and shine on a Monday night game, because we lead Monday night games, guys. We're the league leaders of Monday night games still. I don't care how many bad seasons we've had. We're still league leaders. We haven't played a lot of Monday night games, right? They haven't given it to us. Now we finally getting our Monday nights back. We need to prove that we need to stay on Monday nights. And I'll tell you, there's a lot of things riding on this first game. It's like a big Super Bowl right here, because Chucky's back for one. He hasn't been since '98. We got Monday night. Lights are shining on Oakland, California, Oaktown. The nation's in the house. And the Lambs are coming to town with Mr. Sean McVay. Chucky's the one Chucky taught. So guess what? You think Chucky don't want to win his first game? You betting wrong. Because that guy wants to come in here and kick some ass in Oaktown. That's what I'm talking about. Bowman signs with us. It's a party time. Oh, yeah, Keith. Bowman signs, man. It's going to be greatness. I really feel that. He's awesome. He came in and played 10 games and shined like a mofo. He shined the whole – he just came in and just lit up the Coliseum, man. I mean, we were all in shock, right? When we saw him come in and learn all those plays in one night and came in and just busted out. He had one of our 3 interceptions we had that season, right? One of them. And he had, I don't know how many tackles. He had a lot of, I think he was up there like, I got to look at my stats, but he had some tackles, man. He made the most tackles. Who y'all play first? We play the Lambs. Who y'all play first? Ivan, what team are you about? If you're asking who y'all play for first, who are you with? What team are you repping? As long as you're a nice dude, you don't make noise, we'll appreciate we appreciate other fans that are cool. So just be cool, brother. We are 13-3 season. Whoop whoop. Jenny says 13-3. I'm right there with you. I'm all about it. Okay, so Ivan's a Cowgirl fan. I told him as long as he's respectful, we'll let him be in here. But that's about it. Will Carr have more confident? Yes, Javier, I believe Carr is going to be a lot more confident this year, especially that he doesn't have any injuries going into this new season. His confidence reigns, and you can see that he was hurt. He was hurt last year because you could see his face. His face wasn't lit up. His face wasn't happy. He wasn't smiling like he always is when he's out there in that field, and he shows it. He shows his confidence. I'll tell you, this year he's going to be shining. And now that Chucky's in that mix, it's even going to be bigger. I think he's going to have a breakout year. I'm saying he's going to have over 4,000 yards passing. Some people have him passing 5,000 yards. I'm saying 4,000 yards passing. Easy. 10-6 or 11-5, Tommy says, I see. Those are good numbers also, Tommy. They're saying that, people are saying that 9-7 is how to win the AFC West, but I don't want to win by just 9 games. I want to win by 13 games, 12 games, 11 games. You know what I mean? 12-4 would be fine with me. We want to stand out when we come into the playoffs. That's for sure. We don't want to go in there half-ass 9-7. We won 9 games. Exciting. You know what I mean? We're gonna come out there. We're gonna bust some chops. That's for sure. We're not holding back. This is the year of breakout season. We don't know where we're gonna be in 2008 and 19. So think of this: we still don't know if we're gonna stay in Oakland or we're gonna move somewhere for 1 year till we hit Vegas. It's still up in the air. That's the only concern that I'm showing as far as us going in there and winning a Super Bowl for Oakland. It's got to be this year. There's no way that we can just count on us being there for next year. you know, and I think Chucky knows that, and he wants to come in there. He's even said it. He wants to win a Super Bowl for Oakland. He wants to win them a championship. You know, Oakland deserves it. My fans of Oaktown, I want the Oakland Raider fans to be able to have a Super Bowl before we leave. I believe that is much owed to the nation for that. And I'll always, like I say, I'll always remember my Raiders as being Oakland Raiders. I grew up with them being Oakland Raiders. I will always know them till I die as being Oakland Raiders, even when they go to Vegas. So, 11-5, Rick says. Good number, Rick. Hey, much love to you with that too. See, that's the part about it, is that everybody sees, now we're seeing, everybody's on that same page, and we're seeing how our Raiders are going to be so improved by just what's going on. They're not training the same, guys. They're not working out the same. They're not in training the same. What I saw last year to this year, it's a whole different ball game, and it's a way better ball game, way better than what happened last year and the years before. Even when we were 12-4, we never worked out this way. And this is the way it should be. This is the way it should be. Hey, Daniel, thanks for joining. Much love. Much love for coming into the Raider Reaction. Chucky Nation in the house today. Special guest in it. On Saturdays, every Saturday at 1 o'clock, I will be here. People were talking about my hat. I did make this hat. I did make this shirt also. So it's Let's Get It. And it's Chucky on one side, and on the back, it's Don't Fuck with the Chuck. And it's all the teams in blood, baby. So these shirts are, I will be, you can have yourself one of these shirts if you DM me, and we'll let you know what it's all about. And they're really nice shirts and really nice hat for you guys to represent the Raiders. The Oakland Die Hands deserve a Super Bowl before Raiders leave to Vegas. Yes, diehard fans, yes, they do. The Oakland needs to get a Super Bowl, big time. Yeah, it's thank you, obrigado. Much love, man. Much love. So we do need to win a Super Bowl for the Raiders in Oakland, and I really want to see that happening this year. That's why my prediction has been since the beginning that we're going to the Super Bowl, guys. You think the undrafted free agent Jason Cabinda, linebacker, going to make the team? You know, man, it's interesting that you say that, Rick, because you're the first person that's ever talked about Cabinda. I like this kid, Jason Cabinda. I really do. I think he just needs some grooming, and give him a year, and he'll be doing something. I don't see him really playing a lot this year. He might make the team. If he works hard enough, he can make it because he played great in college. I seen him. I know this guy can do something. So we'll see. It's going to be interesting to see, man. You know, they're working hard. You know, the undrafteds, there's no joke, man. You can't mess with just saying they're undrafted free agents are not going to do nothing, because they can come in there and they can win a spot easily, take a spot from one of these guys. I don't see you guys winning the division. It's a tough AFC West. Oh, this is the Dallas Cowgirl fan. Oh, you don't see us winning the AFC West? Well, I don't see you guys winning the NFC, whatever you guys are. I can't even remember what you guys are. What are you guys? NFC something. You guys got problems with things going on in your team, man. Just to be honest with you, bro. What's up, Chucky? Hey, what's up, Raider Avi? What's going on, man? Raider Nation for life, baby. So I don't know, man. I believe we're going to win the NFC West. I believe we're going to the Super Bowl. I think that we're going to have some blowout games where we're going to just demolish some teams, annihilate some teams, just like we did the Broncos 59-14. I see some of those games coming through. I see our defense being very aggressive. I don't see us not being this. I can't even say the name right now, but I won't say that. But I'll say this: I don't see our defense, being the slackers that they've been. Okay, I'll say it nicely. The little bitches they've been is what I really want to say. But I'll just say that the little bitch team we've been on the defense. I see us coming out, working hard, being strong, and playing aggressive. It's not going to be easy for these other teams to play against us. I'll tell you that much. And they're going to be giving us respect at the end of this year. Training hard, great news. Stay focused. Exactly, David. You know what? It's all about that. Right now, the training is just intense, and watching it just is amazing to see how good they're looking. On the defensive side, on the offensive side, they're all training hard. They're all working hard. It's no joke, man. we got some friction over here with the Dallas Cowgirl fan and my paisan Jenny. I'm being nice today with anybody else, fans. He's being nice, so I'm being cool. It's all good. As long as you're respectful to the nation, we respect you. We show much love back at you. Just for being fans, being a fan of a team that you love, it's all about it. So much love to that. Raider D, you know it, David. I want to get back to that old school rip your head off defense, man. The NFL does make it hard now for us to get back to where we used to be back, let's go back to the 80s, right? Where we can't get we're grabbing heads off and knocking heads down and all that. Unfortunately, football changed, and they're almost trying to get it to be flag football, but that's where you got to draw the line in the sand here and say, hey, this is football. This is tackle football. This is a contact sport, and it's not a pussyfoot sport. This is we play hard, and it's like getting in a car accident every down. How's that? Put it to you nicely and neatly. So I think our defense is going to explode this year as much as we can explode and stay away from the penalties. That's another one of our downfalls is the penalties. We got to get away from penalties. We got to learn to stay away from those. Just shitty, dumb moves. Lee Smith, our tight end, he's great. He's a great blocking tight end. He's great at what he does. He even catches the ball, and sometimes he's caught a touchdown before. He's done good things. But sometimes, man, the guy's he mouths off, and he gets himself in trouble, and then we get penalized. And that's the kind of shit we don't need. I understand the refs are going to call stupid, dumb calls that Chucky's going to definitely go off on, and we'll just watch that play out. But as far as us making stupid penalties we got to stop all that. All right, Raider Nation from Hawaii. Mahalo, baby. Mahalo, Norman. Mahalo, 808. That's why Carl not like he was in college. Yeah, Carl Joseph, man. Tommy, you know what I'm talking about then. You've seen him in college. The guy his hits were just wow. I might even post that onto my Facebook, Carl Joseph when he was in college. I mean, if he can come back into that and be that kid that he was in college, he will be standing out standing out high. He'll be up there like this. But right now, they got him, there's Gilchrist still in there, and then they got that rookie Nelson, Obi, Obi and Carl. I mean, I would love to see Obi and Carl. I'm not a real big fan of Gilchrist. I mean, I'm just not. Maybe because I'm just not a Chumpster fan, right? You hurt my feelings, Jenny. Uh-oh. Jenny, why are you hurting a cowgirl feelings? They get their feelings hurt easy. They're sensitive. Just playing, Ivan. I hope Bowman returns. Yes, Norman. I feel the same way, brother. If Bowman returns, it's going to be beastly on that linebacker situation, man. Because now we got two vets that know exactly what the hell they're doing, and both of them. And then you got Tahir Whitehead also. So you got some good guys in there that can really play this position and perform. Now, Bowman, I want to stay at middle linebacker. Definitely want to see him being in the middle linebacker position, not moving from there. He's a great leader. He's a great caller of plays. He is the quarterback of the defense. I believe in him so much, man. Hey, catch you later, bro. Thanks for joining. Much love to you. Good luck to you this season also, bro. Much love, Ivan. Shout out to Ivan, Dallas Cowgirl fan. He was cool. Like I said, much love to the fans. As long as they stay nice, they stay in their lanes, and they treat us with respect, and we treat them with respect. So much love to that guy for doing that. Bowman, Johnson, Whitehead would be scary. Oh yeah, Rick. So I see like Bowman in the middle, Johnson on the Sam side, and Will would be Whitehead, man. Because Johnson is great at the passing. Okay, he's good at coverage, and you got Bowman who's good at the run defense, and you got Whitehead that is good all over the damn place. So that shit is scary. And then you got Khalil Mack on the outside. You got Mo Hurst in the middle. Come on, man. You got some PJ Hall that's probably gonna be mixed up in that shit. I mean, these rookies, we didn't pick up rookies for nothing. We didn't pick these guys up for nothing, guys. Look, I've said this before. I say, look, it wasn't a sexy draft, but it was a much-needed draft. It was dirt, grime, get these guys. We need the offensive line. We need a defensive line. We need to sign these boys. So that's what's happening with that, man. What's good, nation? What's up? What's up? Ray, the next RAIDER ReACTION. Arden Key, yep. Don't forget about Mr. Arden Key. Exactly. He's got the key. Yeah, gonna be killing. Love our defense. Top 10. I hear you, man. I have him under top 5, Rick, but I like it. Top 10 is good for me too. Arden Key is gonna be awesome. I see this kid doing really well. He's just got to keep his head straight, and he's gonna be good. And he's got some great support staff with him. You got Khalil Mack and Irvin that want to keep his head right, and that's all he needs, man. That's it. Later, brother. Raiders till I die. Yeah, aloha, Norman. Thanks for joining, brother. Much love to you. Till I die. You got that right, brother. I wish I was there. My favorite island, Kona. Woo! What's happening, Chuckster? Hey, what's up? Big Al, what's up, bro? Just living the nation dream. Living the nation dream, Big Al, man. You know how we do it. But, yeah, I feel like our defense is going to be up there, top 5 easily. These guys that people were passing on, like Mo Hurst, Arden Key, you know, one, he had a heart condition, which, no, he's fine. Arden Key, because of the off the field stuff, which he's fine. He'll be fine. I think he'll be good. Look at Rashad Melvin. He's another one that was taken lightly with the Colts, and this guy is gonna eat him up for bread now. We're gonna just destroy on that corner side. Thanks, man. Much love, brother. Much love. Seen your show once, man. It's good. You and the cap getting crazy. So I see a big things happening for those two right there. I mean, they're calling out, and I'm actually saying it too, is that I think Mo Hurst is going to be like rookie of the year, guys. I see this kid really shining. His belly. He loves to rub that belly when he's eating. Feed him those sacks, man. So I want to ask you guys what you think about how many sacks do you think Khalil Mack's going to have this year? I like to ask this question across the board: is how many sacks do you think Khalil Mack's going to have this year? I'm going to play a little Jeopardy music. Actually, no, what I'll do is I'll play a little what I was playing before. Hold on one second. Some Bad to the Bone, baby. Perry, you say 0? What? Perry, come on. 0, how do you say 0? Mac is a beast. I don't know any rights to this music. These same experts slamming us are the same geniuses saying we were bull bound last year. Fuck them, dig out. Yeah, I agree. 14, there you go. Tommy says Mac's going to have 14 sacks. I like it. I like it, Tommy. Yeah, you know what, man? Those people talking smack about us is always talking smack. They're going to be eating what we call a big fat humble pie at the end of this season, man. That's what I say to that shit. Fuck that shit, bro. No way. So I see Mac having 16 sacks. I see Irving having 10. I see also Mac getting 2 fumble recoveries. Also in that. Popeye. Trolling. He is trolling, man. He's all putting 0 out there, getting all crazy. Popeye, go eat some spinach, brother. You're losing your vitamins, man. For saying Mac Attack's gonna have 0 sacks. Come on, man. Bad to the bone. It's my Raiders, baby. Yeah. Go eat some spinach, Popeye. And then I definitely see some interceptions going down with Rashad Melvin. I say Rashad Melvin has 8 interceptions. Yeah, exactly. Smoking that spinach. Exactly. You must be doing something for saying Mac's going to have 0 friggin' sacks, brother. Shit. You're losing your marbles, man. I can't wait. You know how much help Mac and Irvin are having now? They never had so much help as what they're going to have this year. So this is just going to be like, this is going to be a feast. They're going to be feasting. Feasting, man. Out of Facebook jail yet, Chucky? I don't know who the Facebook user is saying out of Facebook jail yet, Chucky, but my admin, check on that, please. Mern, 15 to 20 till inside. Starts lighting up. Then could be more. Yeah, man. Mern, good point, bro. No, I'm telling you, there's going to be a lot of sacks happening this year. It's going to be going from Mac to Irvin. I see Mo getting some sacks. Arden Key getting in there. I see some blitz packages happening too, where we're bringing the heat. We're going to be doing some sack attacks. That's what I'm talking about. So I see some more happening down the road for sure. Definitely seeing some things happening with that situation. So what do you guys think about Conley? Do you think Conley's going to have interceptions this year? How many interceptions do you think? Ooh. Whoa. Thank you, Paisan. Much love. Much love, Paisan. So I feel that it's going to get crazy as far as our defense. I mean, it's going to be awesome to watch them perform together as a team, to look like a team. You know, if you watch the games last year, no one was playing as a team, guys. Everybody was just like, what's going on? You know, like lost in translation, it seemed like. Like no one knew what was happening. You saw their faces on every play, and they're just like, what's going on? And that was just crazy. It was crazy. So, you know, it's a crazy situation that happens when it comes to when you get a real coaching staff, okay, and you haven't had for a while, and you see this coming together, and we're coming together back like we were, back as a team and playing greatness. I'm telling you, in Chucky we trust, man. In Chucky we trust all damn day. The guy is greatness, man, and he's gonna prove that when we come out and win a Super Bowl this year. Tacos, what's up, J Chuck? What's up? What's up? You eating them tacos again, man? Always eating them tacos. So it's like a nice, happy feeling. Like last year with this time, I wasn't really standing back saying, man, our team is just going to be great. You know, like I was unsure about how Carr was going to come out. And this was after the 12-4 season. I was wondering how Carr was going to be. I was worried about everything about that team. I felt that their coaches were shitty. I was already feeling that. And there was no confidence whatsoever that I feel in our team last year. And it showed, and it proved itself. So this year I have a whole new outlook on the team, and I see the nation. You guys feel the same way. I can see it. We all are on the same page when it comes to what we feel is going to be brought to the table with having Chucky and all these coaching and the coaching staff, period. You know, and Gunther and Olsen and Bisaccia. I think these guys bring a lot of respect from the players, for one. They have a lot of respect for them. And that's the big part, is that your team has to have respect for you. And they all look up to Chucky already. They all love him. They've loved him from the past. They love him now. Lynch is looking great, guys. I don't see that guy getting crazy like before. I think he's going to go in and just shine, man. I think Lynch has some numbers to put up. And I'm saying, how many yards do you think Lynch is going to conquer this year? I say he's going to go over 1,000. I say 1,200 yards. What's everybody think about Lynch this year? What his numbers are going to be? Numbers for Lynch. Beast Modi. I think he's going to have a good numbers. 1,200 yards easily. That's my prediction on Lynchy. Yeah, it's so funny watching 950. You say 950, Jenny, huh? I don't know about that. I think he's going to have some more than 950, but I'll go with your number. 1,045. Okay. That's good, Tommy. Yeah, I think Lynch is going to have a good year. I think we're going to be doing smash mouth football, running that ball. Perry, yeah, 1287. There you go. That's a lot. Actually, that's a lot of yards, and I think that's why I feel like he's going to do it, because Chucky's already telling me, you know, hey, look, we're going to be running the ball. We got 2 tight end sets. We're going to be playing with that fullback situation. Come on, Lynch is going to be all day running the ball. I don't see anything. I don't see less than 1,000. I don't see less than 1,000. Now, does anybody think that Doug Martin is going to make the team, or do you think he's not going to make the team? Let me know. Yes or no? Yes, he'll make the team. No, he won't make the team. I'm curious on who I got on my page on that one. When we picked up Martin, I'm just going to say this while everybody's figuring that out. When we picked up Martin, I didn't understand the move why we picked up Martin, because we already have a beast of a running back. We already have Jalen Richard. We already had Washington, which I believe Washington's probably going to be ixnay on that. I think we're keeping Richard for sure. And then we go and pick up Chris Warren III. We go pick up a couple more guys that are tight ends, plus play a fullback. You're going to go with he'll make the team. Okay. So Jenny says he'll make the team. I'm just seeing where everybody's at on that. No, he won't. Yes, he will. Tommy says yes. Okay. I personally think he's not going to make the team. I've felt like this for a while now. I don't think that we need him, and I think that's going to get figured out by the time we start our camp and we start playing. I don't think he'll make the 53-man roster. That's my prediction for this guy. Why do we go out and pick up 3 other guys that play fullback and tight end? I mean, we got Lynch that he played by himself in the backfield last year. You know, he was all by himself. He didn't have any help. Maybe once or twice with the little guys coming in. But as far as Lynch, he was back there by himself. It's just weird for Doug Martin to come in, and I don't know where he would fit. I just don't. Lynch ain't going to get tired, man. Lynch ain't going to come out every damn down like he did last year. I'll tell you right now, Chucky wants to feed him the ball. He wants to feed him the ball, and he wants him to have the ball as much as he can. You know, other than us when we're passing, when we're doing our plays, you know, running down the field and all that, because it's going to be a mixture of everything. We're going to do pass, you know, we're going to be throwing that ball down the field, that's for sure. But I'm saying for the most part, our run has to start off strong. You know, we got to build up that run attack. And I don't think it's going to be, you know, Lynch coming out every damn down like he was, you know, a year ago. That's why he only had, 700 yards or 800 yards last year. So I think it's going to be a test of what happens with Doug Martin. I'm saying no. You know, I could be wrong, but at this point, I don't see why we would be using them. We got too many explosive guys on here that we can use instead of having Doug Martin that hasn't played in 2 years. I'm just saying. How people argue with me about that, you know, but it is what it is. If it would be different if we didn't have a Lynch, I think, then I could say, okay, I can understand Doug Martin coming in here if we didn't have Lynch. But we have Lynch. We have beast mode. And the guy is ridiculous. When he gets the ball, he makes things happen. It's not like one of those running backs where you give him the ball and you're like, what's going to happen with this situation? You know, he isn't getting any yards. Every time you give Lynch the ball, he gets yards. And I don't care. I mean, other than if our line is just broken and then he gets hit from the back, which he did a couple times last year because our line was sucking. But this time around, I think our line is going to be beastly. I think that he's going to have an outstanding breakout year again, like he did before in Sea Chicken Land. So this is going to be a test of what happens with Doug Martin. Chris Warren hiding in shadows. Yeah, Chris Warren III is going to be good. He's going to be good, man. He's a big guy, dude. I like Chris Warren III. You know, his dad played in the NFL, and he was a Pro Bowler. If anybody knows who Chris Warren was, you remember Chris Warren II? Mm-hmm. So I see Chris Warren, yeah, he is hiding in the shadows, but he's going to break out. That's for sure, man. I see this kid doing something big. You know, and he plays 2 positions. Come on, man. Throw outside, on the outside, flat screen play. Take it to the house. That's what I see. You know? I see something blowing up. Let me get a Raiders! Been too quiet, man. Raiders! That's what I'm saying. On this Saturday, we need to get pumped. Because, nation, we are coming for the NFL. So they better all get ready because we are coming for you. That's what I say to that. We are coming. And we're not playing this time. We're coming for you. We're going to be showing all on the stats. Top 5 here, top 10 here, top 5 here. Watch. We're going to be aggressive. We're going to play smart. We're going to play diligently. And we're going to play as a team. That's the most important part. We play as a team. We value every one of our teammates. We compliment each player, right, in his craft. Everybody compliments each other. Whatever position they're playing, they come together and they compliment each other in each craft that they have. This is 150% giving to the nation. You have to give 150%. Yes. Beast mode, ready for the stage. Exactly. We ready. Raiders for life. You know it, Shane. You know it. We are ready. And I'll tell you right now, the Lambs better get their shit ready because we're coming. And we'll be seeing you guys in our hometown, in our home, on a Monday night, September 10th. Be ready because we are coming for you. And we are going to kick some ass. That's what I say to that. So this is Chucky Nation. And I will be here, guys, every Saturday at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Much love to all my nation. Thank you for joining who came into the show. And Chucky Nation out.